I'm making this toolbox from 1/4-inch plywood, and I'm starting off by ripping 16-inch pieces. Before moving further, I square off the edges, just using my miter sled, because with plywood it's generally pretty square, but it's always good to square it up yourself. I then cut 4 pieces at 16 by 8 inches, which are going to be the main body pieces of the toolbox. I also need 2 pieces 8 inch by 8 inch, which are going to be the sides. Now all the pieces I'm planning on connecting with dados for extra strength. My dados are going to be 3/16 because that's the real thickness of the plywood. And for these side pieces, I'm dadoing every edge. These are the 8 inch by 8 inch squares. Now on 2 of the larger pieces, I'm going to be adding dados to the long edges. But for the other 2, I'm going to rip these 3/16 shorter than their width. Now I'm going to glue all the pieces together basically as a sealed box because I'm going to cut off the lid later. It makes it way easier for lining things up, plus you get the really nice grain match with the plywood. Now I can cut off a 2-inch lid just using the table saw. Some people use bandsaws for cutting off the lid of boxes, and that works pretty great, but the bandsaw can drift, so the table saw is really easy to get nice square edges, especially with this thin plywood. In some areas I need extra thickness for the hardware I'm using, the hinges and hasp, so I'm ripping out a bunch of 1-inch strips, and these are just going to match the inner width of the toolbox. I'm also adding a 2-inch piece at the top for the handle, just to add extra strength there as well. Now I'm going to need some hanging strips for a tray so I can hold that up, and for these I'm going to use more 1-inch strips, and I'm just cutting these to the inner depth of the box. For the tray I'm starting with the bottom because the bottom will dictate the size of the tray since the strips are glued on top, so because this is the most critical size component, I'm starting with this so I can test it out to make sure it does in fact fit well. Now my tray needs a handle. Actually, the lid of the box needs a handle as well. So for both, I'm going to be using 5/4 maple and making my own. So I'm starting off by cutting 7-inch pieces. I'm then going to rip these down to 2 inches in width. For the design, I'm just freehanding it, just trying to add somewhat of a curve and leaving enough space so I can fit my hand under. To attach the handles, I'm just using 1/4-20 hardware, some bolts, and I suppose I could have glued these in place, made them more permanent, but it's nice when you can replace them because, if anything, handles are going to wear out.